Let's see if we can repeat the steps that Sally showed. So this is my base map. It's OpenStreetMap, and this is downtown Louisville, Kentucky. I've loaded my Sanborn map also, and let's zoom to that Sanborn map. And so we see this is Broadway down here, Gray Street, and Chestnut are the east-west streets. This is First Street, Second Street, and Brook. Alright, so we have a feel for this map. Looks like maybe the corner First and Broadway might be a nice starting point. Let's go back here. And let's see, Broadway's there. First Street is here, so that corner right there. So let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. That's better. I'm going to pan the map down a little bit. So that's First and Broadway. I've already turned on my georeferencing toolbar, and I'm going to select the first button here to our Sanborn map. Zoom to the layer. Right here where First and Broadway come together. Now I'm going to use my back arrow and find that place. Remember, Sally told us we first use the Sanborn map and then we use our reference map. Wow, that came in, but it doesn't seem to reference very well. It's much bigger than what I expected. Let's zoom back to this layer here and just take a look here. It may take a moment for my computer to generate. Well, that's much too big. So let's go on to our second reference point. For my second reference point, I'm going to stay on First Street and go up here to Chestnut. And then I'm going to turn off this layer, and I got to zoom in a little bit. There's First Street, and we use First and Chestnut. That's okay, it's down here, way down here on the bottom of my picture. We're going to click there. I'm going to turn back on my Sanborn map. Okay, there it's lining better. Let's zoom to that layer. So I have 2 control points. I need a few more control points than just 2. Maybe this corner of 2nd and Broadway might be a good location for a control point. So here's my cursor. First I click on the map. I'm going to turn off the Sanborn map, and we're pretty close there. So I've got another control point there. Let's do the same thing over here on Brook and Broadway. There's a control point. Again, I'm going to turn off my map. I could make it semi-transparent. I've added a control point there. Okay, so we're getting a better alignment. Well, let's see. This looks like a reasonable point to use. So let's click there, turn off my Sanborn map again. Notice Gray Street doesn't go through any longer. There's a parking lot here. It goes this way, but not through, so we'll click there in the center of that intersection. We're good there. Notice Brook Street used to go straight, but now it has a bend in it that we can use where Gray and Brook cross. Assume that one is still good. That's because of the construction of interstate highways. So we've got a 6th control point there. And let's do one more. I'm going to come up here to 2nd and Chestnut. Choose that as a control point. And that's pretty well aligned. Turn back on my Sanborn map. And now we've successfully georeferenced the map. Just like Sally said, we followed her steps and things seem to work just like what we'd expect.